Sorry, I was eating, but it is a pretty good meme, though.
It's a pretty good meme. I was pretty happy.
I, for one, was unaware of that meme template, but I like it.
It's a good one. It's a really good one. It's kind of, you know, it's making its breakthrough. Coming up from the minor leagues.
Yeah, it's good to see. Good to see. Good Canadian meme.
Good Canadian meme.
There's one for Canadians and Mac.
Yeah, Canadians and Mac. The one non-Canadian you know that knows about Don Cherry.
Ugh.
What a guy.
Better less people know him.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Moving
Tempo.
swiftly on.
Left the East Coast. Yeah. They still Silly Pairs. They still have poutine here. It's still not bad. I don't think I really ever like. I think Quebec is kind of where you get the really good poutine, and then it's just everywhere else in Canada. It's fine. What's up, Call Tip? That's true. It's no microwave bread. We've been over this. All right, so far, yeah, no return. I mean, I guess kind of just standing your ground is good for this. I mean, it's no Mary, no return.
Mary, no return.
I
don't want to think.
I actually don't have a microwave in my Airbnb, so I'm pretty much starving.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's rough. Ooh, Dagger of Frost. Actually not bad.
Yeah,
It's
nice to
same, but
get the piercing.
Yeah. So, pretty nice build. I guess the issue is you lose out on health regen.
That's the one downside, yeah, but I don't know if it's worth it for the piercing. It's a tricky trade-off.
Yeah. Yeah, the health regen's really good with this character because you're going to be tanking, and especially with the no return. This is very brutal. Oh, man. Squig is hurting right now. Nice little throw bomb there for Inkman. Ooh, shield spell. Nope, wants the Blood Cat. That's actually a pretty good choice as well. Casually killing enemies as you walk by them to reset the timer is quite nice.
Yeah, that move, having a move attack weapon, really, really useful on tempo, just because you're getting yourself closer to the other enemies you're gonna have to kill.
Yeah, it's not just a speedrun thing. It's like life or death. You get closer to the enemies you want to kill, and makes it a little easier. You enjoy normal Mary? Yeah, I think Mary's probably my least favorite character. I don't know if I would. I might make the claim that I don't know if I could say Coda's the worst character. I don't know. I'm impressed by Coda and the fact that people can beat it.
Yeah,
but in terms of character design, I'm not a fan.
That's fair. That's a fair way to look at it.
Oh. And like Mary, I just find is so stressful. But it's also a big part of it is like I haven't learned all the intricacies of Mary yet. So like when I see a red dragon, I'm just panicking. Yeah, Inkman's doing very well. On to zone 3.
Yeah, going really, really fast here and picking up some plate armor. Really nice find.
I think Squega thought that picking up bombs is going to reset the timer. It doesn't.
Yeah, that's should it?
Nah.
There is a lot that does reset that timer.
Yeah, but the reason that the things other than killing enemies reset it is so that you can go shopping. I think casually picking up bombs. I think you could make more of an argument for potion to reset it.
That's fair. Yeah, that'd be a good one. That'd be a good use of the potion on tempo, actually.
No, like picking up a potion.
Oh, picking up a potion. Ah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it saves you. I have not seen that. And Inkman is really crushing this right now.
Yeah, he's just tearing through these enemies.
Yeah, I mean, that's such a good weapon. It's making things a lot easier. Uh-oh. Is Maya already forfeiting?
Yeah, it was Maya that suggested this mode. Oh, the Earth Zuma from Ink.
bad. Very nicely done. Hard to see what's going on there if you don't know what's going on, but yeah, so he did a false input so that the King Konga would come off his throne, and then you can do phasing damage to King Konga, and so using the Earth spell there does phasing damage. You can use a dagger of phasing on Konga when he's off his throne, even if you pull him off, and it's the same idea there. Yes, Bloodcat really makes this a nice seed here. We're getting a little wall pigged, but on to 4-2. So not only is this like going pretty well for Ignun, it's actually going pretty fast too.
Yeah, absolutely. Having to be a little bit careful here, taking a couple of hits.
Oof.
For the most part, surviving.
Smacked. Nice to find a little pixie there. That's one of the better things about this character, Tempo, is that you get pixies as well. Don't think he's going to go for a shopkeeper kill there. I don't know if you have the time for it. I guess the shopkeeper kill counts as a kill though, so it could have worked out. Ooh, and picking up the Ring of Peace. We've talked about Ring of Peace on Tempo before as a bit of a questionable strat.
Yeah, it's a tricky one.
Enemies to kill.
Tempo does seem pretty dense on enemies anyway, and you'd have to bear in mind, you can't just die from losing your health as opposed to that timer running out. So it might not be too bad a decision.
Yeah, it sort of shifts the issue a little bit closer to the number of enemies you have to fight.
Oh, really good bomb there from Ink.
Dying. Oh, very nice, yep. Clearing out those Blade Masters. Doing a pretty good job with the no return, but still taking a few hits there. Ooh, Maya going down in 2-2.
Yeah, and Maya kind of noting, it looked like our timer kind of skipped a number in that death. Kind of went from 2 to 0 because she dropped the beat. So I'm not sure if there's maybe some funkiness going on there. I don't know. But
yeah,
I certainly hope not.
That's been tested. That's sort of just, you don't think to test something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, this is a little scary right now for Inkman. Taking
really
a lot
well
of
handled
hits.
though.
Yeah. Yeah. The good thing about no return is you can stand still if things are scary. Just give it a sec.
Oh, there's a bunch more hits for Ink. He does have to be careful. He's not invincible by any measure. Down to a heart and a half and onto death metal.
Yeah, the Squagga suit's nice, but
there you go though. Super quick.
Yeah, this easy fight. Death metal is just slightly more difficult than Deep Blues. So there it is. GG's. So Inkman finishing it, despite our initial worries. But I mean, our other racers all on Zone 1. Inkman wins. Do we have a bracket for this? Is there a bracket?
There's no bracket. It's players are accumulating points.
And then is it just top 2 go to the finals, and that's how we're doing?
Yes.
Right on. Well, it looks like Inkman is doing very well in the points department. Has 12 points. Maya is currently in second with 8. And then a tie for third with Squagga and Lancer.
Oh man, yellow whites in Zone 1. That is... Ugh. That is something. No, thank you.
Why not? Yep. I feel like you should see more green bats on Tempo, just because of the quantity of enemies. I feel like you see more of the purple slimes.
Yeah.
.440 Tempo world record. Pretty good.
That's a pretty good time, yeah. I mean, you can go really fast when you're doing infinite damage.
Yeah. Yeah, if only it was like a Tempo Diamond crossover, that'd be real fast. Yeah, that was a really good time. That was very, very fast. 7 minutes race time. And 6:57 in-game. Really nice.
Oh man, that was spooky there for Maya for a second, but really well handled.
Oh, they're getting confused in Zone 1. What the what? That's extra confusing. Also, I remember the first time seeing ice in Zone 1 was really wacky, but...
Oh, yeah.
You know, zone reversal and Arya, but now things are... Now it's like a little more normal seeming.
There's just so many other weird things that seems more normal.
Yeah.
It's like, well, one of the characters has a lamb following her, so, you know.
Yeah. So what's a little ice in Zone 1?
Exactly.
The other thing is, does Arya have Zone 5 enemies throughout, or is it still just Zone 5?
I think that... that's a good question, actually. I wonder whether that has been changed. I would assume so.
I'm not sure if that's been changed. It should have been, but I don't know if it has been.
Oh, no. Maya running out of beats with the Korra Riff kill.
Oh, that's so frustrating. Ooh, spent a little extra... Oh, yeah. I just watched that. Spent a little extra time on the planting the bomb. I think because it was an early spawn, like a close spawn, so didn't plant right away.
Yeah.
Just now getting a few resets in there. Maybe eventually it'll reset into a new seed. Just like how Bard powers through a bounce trap. Just reset enough.
Oh man, Squego with the death as well.
It's like a forfeit from Maya there, so it's just going to be up to... no problem. Squig and Mud Joe. Joe on to Zone 2, though. This is a pretty brutal mode. I think this was Maya's idea, too. Oh boy, Joe's in a bit of a spicy spot here. Taking a little extra couple of hits there, but he does have that Blood Cat, which is really nice. He's going to be on the deep blues. Ooh, I don't know about that play. I guess he'll have enough beats, but just going and killing it like that is... I think it costs you more beats than it gives you.
Alright, I am back.
Welcome back. I hope you had an amazing conversation on the phone.
It was something.
Riveting, even.
My life is forever changed.
Now, the weird thing is, I'm getting, like... It looks like the streams are further ahead on the stream that I'm watching, my stream, than it is on these RTMPs, so I'm gonna refresh a couple of them.
I mean, if you're buffering a bunch, yeah, that's gonna happen, unfortunately.
Yeah, so just try and keep it close. Alright, nice little trapdoor. You gotta be a little cautious with the trapdoors from tempo when it goes down to a boss, just to make sure you have enough beats. Oh, and yeah, Squega hunting down that red bat because he realized, you know, Coral Riff is not easy. Oh, no. Oh, that's what killed Maya. It was the no return, not wanting to use the no return. So the little, like, stutter step to plant the bomb is hard to do.
Oh, a bunch of red zombies being unleashed by Joe here in this conga fight.
Yeah, what's up, Will? Yeah, Inkman did finish this, and yeah, having 5 heart containers and Blood Cat and some Squega suit, that's pretty handy. Make your life a little easier. Ban him from all non-season events. Wow. Why stop there?
Just ban him straight up. That's it.
Yeah. You are too good.
Remove the game from his Steam account.
Yep.
It's the only way.
Have the technology. Yeah, it gets a lot of pixie heals. It's true. Yeah, which is why I kind of think of Tempo as a little bit of a Dorian character. Just pretty tanky, and you get a lot of health ups. So if you can get a couple heart containers or some good armor, you're really in good shape.
Yeah.
And the good thing about no return is it doesn't insta-kill you when you go back, but only does have a heart damage, so.
Yeah, God, can you imagine?
Worse. I don't have to. I remember what it was like. It was terrible.
Oh, ring a piece here for Joe. Gonna grab that.
Nice find. And just as a reminder for everybody, tomorrow we're going to be running a full tournament, 24 racers. It's going to be conduit style, so it'll be 4 ways in through the first round and second round. And then I think what happens is then we're going to whittle it down. I don't exactly know the specific numbers, but
to
it's going to be just like the old
top 8 then go through.
So it'll be 24 to top 8?
Yes.
Or 24, yeah, okay. Yeah, 24 to top 8, and then top 8 to Are we gonna do top 4 or top 2?
Top 8's going to be, I think, it's just a single element bracket.
Ah, that's cool. And that's going to be purely Nocturna, all the new stuff. It should be good. And if I'm not mistaken, we have no testers in that group. Is that right?
That's correct, yeah. None of the testers are going to be participating tomorrow.
Right. So that's nice. So it's everybody who just got the game on Tuesday or later who got the new DLC anyways. And it is going to be the story bosses. It's going to be good. Another Noct tournament. Yeah, that's our 3rd Noct tournament, I believe. But this one's sort of official Nocturna with the final story bosses and everything. It's good.
It's done. Nocturna when she's finally done.
Yay!
All right, Joe powering through this 5-3.
Yeah, Joe's really plowing now, and I really would say that Ring of Peace did not hurt both Inknun, and it doesn't appear to be hurting Joe too much.
Yeah, it looks like it's a good call.
Yeah, the enemy density is still high enough. This should be a pretty straightforward kill here. There it is, and just has to run to the exit. So GG's Joe finishing. 7:11 as the final time.
Not too shabby.
Is that 15.5 minutes into the race?
Well, I have them at 15:40 when he finished, I believe.
Yeah. End the Peace hate. Yeah, I think Peace is totally fine. And I mean, it's gonna get rid of your red dragons, which is good. Because not only do red dragons hurt you, they will also kill a bunch of enemies that you might need. So, all right, so we're still waiting on Squega here. We'll see if he can finish, give himself some points. So chat, what mode have you not seen that you'd like to see? Maybe you can influence some of the racers for the next race. Join another tournament? You should do it. Yeah, I guess you gotta get a reasonable computer. I mean, Necrodancer doesn't require like crazy strong computer, but in terms of indie games, it is a little hefty. I've certainly found that with my pentathlon runs. Necrodancer is one of the more resource intense of the games that I have in that.
To run, you think? This game runs on basically anything. I run it on like a faulty MacBook from like 2009.
It's true, but when you compare it to like Isaac and
Sure.
Yeah, Gungeon I think is also
Gungeon's a pretty beefy one.
Yeah. Nuclear Throne is not at all. So I would say it's probably the second beefiest of those 5 games. Diamond Hard. Yeah, I think Diamond Phasing would be a one I'd like to see. Diamond No Return's kind of a bit of a joke because you have like half as much of a chance of accidentally going back the way you came from because of the extra diagonal movements you got.
Alright, so we did a good job to push through this Zone 5. Down on a 5-2.
Oh, that's fair.
If you pair it with streaming, you can crank those settings right down for Necrodancer, though. I don't know. There's a lot you can do to get it running better.
Yeah, you don't need to be running it. That was sort of it's an early mistake with people who just start streaming, because you often see people running at like absurd bit rates. Like, oh, I'll just run Necrodancer at 3,000 bit rate. Like,
yeah, not even that. Like some of the more advanced OBS stuff can be tweaked a lot, but people just don't know it.
Yeah, you don't have to do 60 FPS, though you should, because it's awesome.
It does look buttery smooth.
But yeah, it's good.
All right,
you don't have to run at 1080p. All right, there we go. 4K streams coming in. Let's do this. All right, GG's. So Squega finishing, getting himself a point. I believe the way this works is it's 3 points for first, 2 for second, 1 for third, and no points for last.
Yep, with an extra point if you finish.
Oh, that's right. So you can get 4 points if you finish. I forgot about that. Nice. All right. Looks like we've already got our next